FairBBC, your objective explanation of all the events currently happening in the world. I'm Charles, and I'm very happy to see you curious of what is our topic for today. Currently, there's one major concern that talks about one of the most toxic materials to humans, batteries. Currently, is bringing a significant change to the environment.
There was also research that have forecasted the future production of batteries. By 2020, China may manufacture 62% of most batteries. Furthermore, by facts, according to tobacco, nearly 98% of all batteries in the UK is disposed rather than recycled. But 660 million batteries are bought and consumed in the UK as well. That's an average of 21 per household. When these batteries are dumped in landfills, the toxic substances like mercury, cadmium, lead, nickel, or lithium may leak and cause soil inflation. Furthermore, those chemicals even polluted water underneath the soil and evolve into rivers or any waterbeds. Living things like fish and plants consume them, then humans consume this hazardous material. In Sudan, the lead exposure from batteries had brought a strong association to health diseases, reportedly included, such as the central nervous system symptoms, including insomnia, fatigue, weakness, and drowsiness. Clearly, it had brought such a huge impact to the environment and us.
It's obviously chemicals, right? And you cannot degrade it. It's not biodegradable. And its toxicity, I would say, is probably because of the alkaline in it. And the other one will be that it's not rechargeable. So, you're going to be producing more and more batteries. And then it's not going to be degraded. It's not going to be used anywhere else. So you end up having this whole stock of things that's just lying as a pile.
Toxic rechargeable batteries like the nickel metal hydride or the nickel cadmium batteries, most municipalities will have a recycling project so you can dispose of them at your local landfill. The chemicals inside those are somewhat toxic, so it should be disposed of safely and properly.
In the modern days, we are being more ignorant to the impact of batteries, with the demands of requirements is largely due to the rapid increase of technology and activities of portable powered devices, laptops and phones.
Here where I'm standing is the birthplace of Tesla batteries. After a few interviews, we can actually tell that Elon Musk, CEO and architect of Tesla Motors, actually wanted to bring the power to his vehicles, like extreme powers. And his plan on the environment is about the energy source from renewable energy or batteries. However, he didn't take a note of the impact of the Tesla batteries he is manufacturing. Battery toxicity is the main factor that producing more emission than Audi, Volkswagen, and Toyota.
Thankfully, in most countries like European ones, it was by law the maximum of 32 kilograms of batteries is allowed to be sold per retailer. This will be calculated by least 463 batteries per type of batteries per retailer per year. However, there's an average of 3 types of batteries, which are alkaline, lithium, and nickel metal hydride batteries. In total, an estimation of 1,389 batteries altogether are allowed to be sold. The council had also stated that any retailers exceeded will have to offer recycling facilities for themselves. Secondly, the waste batteries and accumulators regulations introduced in 2009 was another primary organization, and they had set a goal for 25% collection rate for waste portable batteries to be proceeded in 2012, and following by 5% each year, that will be 55% by the collection rate by 2018. Moreover, they had also started with the designing of different plants of recycling to ensure the most efficient and high proportion of the weight of waste batteries is recycled.
In the modern developing world today, I can see we are still in the beginning of the progress, but looking at how much more organizations have done to accomplish the jobs of protecting the environment is intense. We've already done an immense amount of impact to the environment from the past 200 to 250 years, but our progress had just started 10 years ago. We wouldn't know the health of our environment in the future, but using what we know we had accomplished might be able to focus the future we are reventing. I'm Charles, and that's